Everybody, Gunnison Undercover for the Gunnison Nation. We have another lovely story of an officer, outstanding. He's probably got awards too. We don't know as of yet. Out there risking his life and protecting the community and serving. This time, this lovely officer, this Blue Zero hero, had to arrest a young teenage girl. And she put up such a fight that he had to pick her up and slam her on the ground to get her to comply. I'm sure that officer feared for his life. Yeah, I believe he was breaking up a fight, or a fight had occurred. I'll read the story because I want to get the facts out there. I don't want anybody saying I misconstrued or anything like that, because, we must always not jump to conclusion when these officers are out protecting and serving the community. That a lot of times it's all the civilians' the people, the public's fault for the way they have to handle things. We just can't rush to judgment. So let me read the story. This one comes out of Miami Gardens. I'm assuming that's in Florida. And here's the story that I'm going to read. There's also a video which I will include at the end for you to watch. This is dated April 25th, 2019, and this is reported on the Miami Herald. Okay, so let's read it. A teenage girl was arrested last week after a fight near a Miami Gardens middle school. So middle school, to me, is like I want to say like third grade through about, about sixth grade through eighth grade. I don't know, somewhere in that age group. Oh, she's a teenage girl. So what is she, 13 years old, 14 years old? I'm sure she was pretty tough, pretty fierce. Let me read the story. I'm sorry. I always have to interject my opinions into things. On Thursday, video services shows a black officer pushing a black teen up against a fence and then roughly tossing her on the ground. In a statement, Miami Gardens Police Chief Delma Noel Pratt confirmed the April 18th incident involving students from Carroll City Middle School and said the incident was under investigation. They're always under investigation. You got a video here that shows what goes on, but they have to investigate. I'm sure there was something the video did not catch. It caused that officer to have to, slam her because she was resisting arrest. A little 13-year-old girl, whatever she is resisting arrest. And he had to get her to comply. The investigation will include a review of all actions to include those of the officer and the individual who was arrested, the chief said. We are asking that the public not rush to judgment, as these incidents must be fully investigated to ensure fairness to everyone involved. Well, I watched the video and I don't know. Once again, I think they're peeing on our legs and trying to tell us it's raining. Let me continue. Ted Victor, a Broward teacher and founder of the Broward Social Network, an organization that mentors youth both professionally and politically, said he posted a video taken by the teen's friend. Once again, the camera has exposed a Blue Zero hero turd. This camera is our biggest weapon against these turds. And the cops don't like it, but that's too bad. Technology's help is our weapon against them, just like they use technology against us. I was outraged, he said. I am sure this young lady did something, but the question I would like to ask is what caused him to respond in that manner. The police brutality on young black people has to stop. Well, I can tell you why he responds the manner that he did, because low intelligent people immediately resort to violence to solve a problem. It's part of the intimidation factor. A big guy who has low intelligence, which seems to be a lot of law enforcement out there, since most of them seem to be part of the big guy clan. They have to resort to violence. This is all he knows. Because if he was intelligent and if he had his own kids, would he want somebody to take his daughter and fling her around like that? Of course not. Well, maybe he would, because maybe that's how he handles his kids if he has any. And I feel sorry for the kids who have to call him dad. Anybody got raised kids knows you don't take a 13-year-old, fling them around like that. These cops are always in a big hurry to resolve a problem, you know. It's like, let the kid act stupid for a few minutes and then put the cuffs on her. Put her in the car. Why do you even got to put cuffs on a 13-year-old? It's ridiculous. Let me continue with the story. In recent months, several law enforcement departments across South Florida and nationally have faced scrutiny over excessive use of force. You think? I keep reporting on these stories every week. On Thursday, a group of mostly black leaders gathered to denounce the recent violent takedown of an unarmed black teen outside Tamarack McDonald's. Video showed officers pepper spraying the teen and then slamming his head on the ground. The charges against the teen were later dropped. 2 deputies have been suspended. Well, suspension is not enough. They need to be fired. Because I know all about this suspension, how it works. They suspend them, and then when they go to court, they get a real nice sweetheart deal. And they either get their job back or they resign and get their pension. It's just BS. If it was you and I who did something like that, we immediately would be fired. I'd be fired from my job. There'd be no, hey, let's wait to get all the facts in. I'd be fired. Period. And then maybe if I beat the charges and it was shown that I didn't do anything wrong, then maybe I could ask to get my job back. Okay, I will I'll post a video right here after this. There it is right there. You can't really, I'm not going to hit the play button, but let me know what you think about this. You know, it's just more violence that these cops, these Blue Zero Hero turd cops, are perpetrating against our youth. Mainly our youth, and targeting black people. But where's the good officers that I keep hearing about all the time? Oh, we're not all that bad. It's just a minority that are doing this stuff. Well, why aren't the majority standing up and say something? I think any reasonable person with kids, even if you don't even have kids, any decent, reasonable human would look at that and say, that's not how you treat a teenage girl. You don't pick her up and slam her down, especially you weigh 3 times her weight. You know, this cop here in the video, he's a pussy. You're a pussy, yeah, you. You're picking up a 13-year-old, 14-year-old and slamming her on it like that. You're a big, smelly, blue turd pussy. All right, this is Gunnison Undercover for the Gunnison Nation. Let me know what you think in the commentary. Like, share, subscribe. And if you see something, you record something, expose these Blue Zero Hero turds. This video here you're going to watch is another example of how the camera has exposed a big smelly turd. And it's just an everyday person that did that. There's another kid that did that. So even a kid can do it. You don't have to be an adult. You can be a kid. Just expose it. If you got a video of something and you don't have a platform to post it, send it to me. I'll post it. Till next time, people.